Hello and welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. I am Lori Ann, here to talk to you about feeling like a yo-yo. And I wanted to come out and start talking to you. This is Wellness Awareness Month, and we're going to start looking at the mind, the body, and the soul. But man, over the last week, and it's really been the last 2 weeks, but most definitely you may have felt the energy shift where it felt like you really were moving through, I got this done, I got this done, I feeling good. And then all of a sudden, it feels like you might have gone down a peg, like a yo-yo, kind of like the universal energies are kicking your butt, or at least that's what I'm feeling. How about you? I want to hear your comments. So this is a channel, it's a community of a family. I open up myself to you, 45 days, 45 weeks out of the year. See, the yo-yo effect, right? I come to you all year long for the last 3 years to help you guys in your journey. And we're going to look at it in a whole new way because this shift is bringing in a faster pace. And a lot of you might be feeling that. So it's time for the global awakening and time to step up and move up. For those of you who are new to my channel, I welcome you. And you guys who've been with me, oh my gosh, we are all going to really enjoy what is coming. Everything I've been working on over the last year is starting, and this Sunday we're going to start a program, and it's all about you. We're going to look at different aspects, spirituality. We're going to look at how to expand the mind, creativity, and meditation. A lot of different things for you that are going to help you through your journey, because I was guided to walk the journey with you. And if you don't know, Archangel Michael has been with me since I was a child. So I've always heard him. I've always felt him with me, as well as a guide that I've had, and her name is Allie. So these two have been with me my entire life. And here's Archangel Michael saying it's time. And I'm like, yeah, no, because I was so busy. I know I look a little tattered. That's why. I'm busy closing out the old, bringing in the new, and having one problem after another, fixing it, repairing it. So here's what happened. You know those synchronicities that you see around you all the time. For those of you who aren't familiar with Archangel Michael, but maybe you are wanting to know, you're desiring, please look him up. And he's amazing. And when you learn what angel to call in, and we're going to look at that too, how to pray, how to call him in, a whole lot of things coming for you. But here's what I heard. It's time to go. And I said no. So I'm seeing all the synchronicities, but I didn't have time to stop because I was in control of what I was doing. Archangel Michael will help you with your mechanical, with your electricity, and your plumbing. If you're having problems, and a whole lot more, but in those areas, if you're having problems in that area, he'll come and he'll help you with that. So with those synchronicities in the positive, they equally could mean if you don't get up, it's okay, but here you go. Next thing I know, my water's shooting out of my sink. It's like, and then there's leaks from the bathtub, and it's like, okay, I get it. So every now and then we have to really pay attention. For me, I have to pay attention all the time. And those of you going through the awakening, where you're going through these massive changes and not understanding what just happened, you may have had an experience, met somebody that made you feel as though you didn't know what just took place, kind of flipping you upside down, where you're feeling a lot of confusion, a lot of anger. And over the last week, definitely over the weekend, especially Sunday, I am feeling you guys crying. There's a lot of intense anger, but there's equally a lot of crying, a lot of releases going on. And some of you, I know you went through your ascension because I was there and I felt it. So equally, that's part of the yo-yo as we interconnect in this global awakening. We're going to interconnect as a family, soul to soul, as one. And if you go to my Facebook page, you're going to see the group called, I just started the group called Global Awakening. And that's where we're going to grow that community and this community and so on and so forth. So I did ask Archangel Michael what he wanted me to tell you. And he wants me to tell you that it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be afraid. The fear of uncertainty, that is part of who we are. That is part of this awakening. And the outcome is overcoming that fear. Remember when you wanted to do that one thing that was like, it really got your adrenaline going? For some of you, that could have been jumping out of a plane for the first time skydiving, or snow skiing, water skiing, anything that gave you that adrenaline rush. Just meeting a person and kissing for the first time can even give us that adrenaline rush, that beautiful relationship that we believed was real. This journey is about overcoming those fears and really waking up to what's going on in your life and how we have an effect on everything in our life by the way we think, and it's through our mind, our body, and our soul. So we're going to take action because I am being guided to help push you, and this is the words that I heard. You need to push them. I was like, what? And there are real voices and there are fake voices, but this is a real voice saying it's time for you guys to step up. It's time for you to overcome that fear. And just like you wanted to do that one thing that you knew would bring you pleasure, this equally is going to bring you more pleasure than you could possibly imagine. You just have to release what is restricting you, and we're going to look at how to do that. So this is all about taking action and stepping up. And this Sunday we're going to start and we're going to look at a whole lot of new things for you. But before I leave, because of the this yo-yo effect of feeling heightened yay and maybe repressed, some of you, like I said, it could be like me where you're doing things and you're taking action, but having every test, everything come in and say, no, no, no. Because sometimes what you're being held back from doing may not be in your best interest. Just like that example I gave where I was being recommended to take an action and I was like, no, no, no. So here, now all of this. And it's okay if you don't think that's real, but I assure you the confusion you feel is real and the anger you feel is real. And knowing that you had to rebuild your life over and over again and feeling kind of gypped right now, that's all real. So we're going to take a look at that. And we have the word surrender and we also have the word imagination. And when we surrender to not take control and allow things, we are to make a plan, but we allow things to kind of ebb and flow like a yo-yo. And when we get on board, we can really keep our balance through that. But when we stop and say, no, I'm going to do it this way, that's when things start going haywire. Surrender. Allow. When you pray, when you call in the angels to help you, the invisible forces of light and love to help you, allow them to actually do that and pay attention to the synchronicities all around you. They're going to guide you. And through that, the imagination is going to expand. And the growth of your mind, the way we take care of our body, the interconnected, where we can tell what's going on in our body before a doctor can, all of this, that creativity expansion is getting ready to just, I'm hearing burst open for you guys. So we're going to walk this journey together, and I thank you for your time, and welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. Much love.